You are watching News Channel 8 today.
I'm not proud of the fact that I had these rage episodes.
A violent childhood is coming back to haunt presidential frontrunner Ben Carson.
I think it's a joke.
Maybe a duel in the street would be better.
A local mayoral tiebreaker decided with a deck of cards.
He used to call me on the cell phone.
The Donald dances for votes as the host of Saturday Night Live. Good morning. I'm Lindsay Mastis. Thank you for joining us as we break down this weekend's biggest political headlines. Republican presidential candidate Ben Carson is lashing out at the media over questions about his violent childhood. Reporter Sunlen Serfati brings us Carson's reaction and what could be a big turning point in his campaign.
Ben Carson's past becoming a central topic in the campaign.
I'm not proud of the fact that I had these rage episodes, but I am proud of the fact that I was able to get over them.
The retired neurosurgeon facing mounting scrutiny over acts of violence as a child.
This is a bunch of lies, attempting to say that I'm lying about my history. I think it's pathetic. And basically what the media does is they try to get you distracted.
And Carson is now lashing out, trying to redirect the fire at the media, blasting CNN's investigation, which found no one from the candidate's past to corroborate the incidents.
Some of the victims were members of my family. I understand that. I will not let them be victimized again by the media. And if you choose to believe that I'm incapable of these acts, I guess that's kind of a compliment.
Sensing an opening, Donald Trump unleashing a series of tweets about his rival's background, writing, quote, "The Carson story is either a total fabrication or, if true, even worse, trying to hit mother over the head with a hammer or stabbing friend." This comes as a new CNN ORC poll shows the two leading GOP contenders solidifying their top-tier status in Iowa. Trump at 25%, Carson at 23%, with Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz battling it out for third. The rest of the field all trailing well behind in single digits.
No national polls are going to determine who the next president of the United States is going to be.
Chris Christie and Mike Huckabee, meanwhile, learning they will be excluded from the main stage at next week's Fox Business debate because of their low national poll numbers.
Maybe, just maybe, I'll actually get some time to talk. I tell you this, if I'd had as much time to talk in the first three debates as the other candidates, I'd probably still be on that stage.
Meanwhile, Ben Carson is thanking biased media for helping him raise millions of dollars. He tweeted he got 10,000 donations a day this week, totaling $3.5 million. Days of protests outside the NBC studios in New York did not stop Donald Trump from hosting Saturday Night Live. Many in the crowd were rallying against Trump over his comments about Hispanics. Right now, Donald Trump is trending on Twitter after what many are calling a successful show. Trump not only poked fun at himself, but he was also joined by two of SNL's best Trump impersonators.
I think this show just got better by about 2 billion%. In fact, they just told me, they just told me this is very interesting. That now that I'm here, this is actually the best monologue in SNL history. Can you believe that?
One of the most talked about moments right here from last night's show, Trump's dance moves. He awkwardly flailed his arms for a parody of Drake's Hotline Bling music video.
He used to call me on the cell phone.
While Trump is getting a lot of attention for his performance, some are questioning if it will help or hurt him in the polls. Brianna Keeler shows us Trump isn't the only politician targeting late-night viewers.
Donald has promised that for the whole show, he is not going to brag or say he's the best at anything. Right, Donald?
That's right, Cecily, and I'm going to do the best job anyone's ever done not saying it.
It's great.
Donald Trump follows a long line of candidates looking to late night for a little bump in their political stock. In 1992, Bill Clinton took his saxophone skills on Arsenio Hall.
Or as I like to call him, the Breezy of the United States.
Facing a re-election battle in 2012, President Obama slow jammed the news with Jimmy Fallon.
That's why they call him the POTUS, which means person on top. What is it?
Jimmy, POTUS stands for President of the United States.
He's the POTUS with the most style.
Hey, bartender, keep them coming.
Hillary Clinton made this appearance on Saturday Night Live last month.
Hi, I'm Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Hey, great name. I'm Val. So, Hillary, what brings you here tonight?
Well, I needed to blow off some steam. I've had a hard couple of 22 years.
Well, the votes are still out if Trump topped himself the last time he hosted SNL in 2004.
Looks like you killed a squirrel to me and put it right on top of your head.
You're one to talk. Your hair looks exactly like mine.
This weekend, Republican presidential candidate Marco Rubio is releasing nearly 2 years' worth of charge card statements. This comes after a week of growing criticism over his finances. The criticism dates back to when Senator Rubio was a Florida legislator. He admits he used his state Republican credit card for personal expenses, but he explains he repaid it.
If there were personal expenses, I paid them. If there were party expenses, the party paid them.
The state commission found no ethics violations in connection to the credit card issues. Hillary Clinton is making headlines this weekend for her comments on marijuana. The Democratic presidential candidate spoke to a largely African-American audience in South Carolina yesterday.
I would like to move it from what's called Schedule 1 to Schedule 2 so that, researchers at universities, at the National Institute of Health could start researching what's the best way to use it. How much a dose does somebody need? How does it interact with other medications?
In the past, Clinton supported research but has never endorsed reclassifying the drug. She has not endorsed legalizing it. Vice President Joe Biden is in Orlando this weekend. He spoke at a Judaism Union conference about his lifelong push for desegregation. He said he started in politics without even knowing because he grew up fighting for justice. Democratic heavyweights met on stage in their first in the South Presidential Candidates Forum. After the break, what Bernie Sanders had to say about how he treats Hillary Clinton. Then a local mayoral election ends in a tie. Still ahead, why the supervisor used a deck of cards to decide who wins.
Do you suffer from painful varicose veins? At United Vein Centers, we treat vein disease with special medical lasers that allow you to return to work or play immediately. The treatment is covered by Medicare and most health insurance. Find out today with a free vein screening at one of our Tampa Bay locations.
If your mattress is over 8 years old, it's time to replace during Mattress Firm's Veterans Day sale going on now. Get Sealy Firm queen sets for $299.99. Save up to $300 instantly on Tempur-Breeze mattresses, plus add an adjustable base and receive up to a $300 Tempur-Pedic Visa prepaid card by mail. Plus, get up to $300 in Mattress Firm bonus cash with select mattress set purchases. And sleep happy with 0% APR for 3 years. Only during Mattress Firm's Veterans Day sale.
Unwrap the gift of Cirque Dreams holidays and fill your season with spectacle, imagination, and fantasy. Because there's no place like Cirque Dreams for the holidays.
Coming November 13th. Visit thelakelandcenter.com for tickets.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
It's the holidays, and of course, everyone wants to get online at once to watch things, buy things. But slow internet makes it hard. That's why it's time to get Fios. It has the fastest internet and Wi-Fi available, with speeds from 50 to 500 megs. And right now, you'll get 50 meg Fios internet, TV, and phone for $79.99 a month online for your first year. And with a 2-year agreement, we'll give you all the premium movie channels for a year, plus $400 back. So go online or call now. Get out of the past. Get Fios.
Bay Dermatology is Tampa Bay's highest quality skincare treatment group. Don't wait for healthy skin, hair, and nails. Rejuvenate your body and enhance your appearance today. Our top licensed specialists are waiting for you. Give us a call today and enjoy the skin you're in.
Do you suffer from painful varicose veins? At United Vein Centers, we treat vein disease with special medical lasers that allow you to return to work or play immediately. The treatment is covered by Medicare and most health insurance. Find out today with a free vein screening at one of our Tampa Bay locations.
Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, and Martin O'Malley made their pitch to Southern voters. Mayor Maloney shows us how they did at MSNBC's First in the South Presidential Candidates Forum.
The candidates went one-on-one with Rachel Maddow at Winthrop University in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Martin O'Malley was first at bat. He addressed a number of issues, including climate change.
I think we've made a big mistake as a party when we talk about climate change. Because we're the party that actually believes in science, we rush to connect the dots, but it draws us all in a straight line to hell.
Next up, Bernie Sanders. He said he refuses to attack fellow candidate Hillary Clinton.
I can't walk down a hallway in the nation's capital without people begging me to beat up on Hillary Clinton, attack Hillary Clinton, tell me why she's the worst person in the world. And I resisted, and I resisted, and I resisted.
Round 3, Clinton. She was asked about those, including Sanders, who accuse her of being under Wall Street's influence.
But anybody who thinks that they can influence what I will do doesn't know me very well. And they can actually look and see what I have said and done throughout my career.
The candidates will face off at the next Democratic debate on November 14th in Des Moines, Iowa. I'm Mary Maloney reporting.
Witnesses to crimes who could help police oftentimes don't want to. Coming up, how the witness protection program could be beefed up to conceal your identity.
View the new fall line of Florida casual furnishings at Mater Brothers.
Come see what's new at Mater Brothers. Our new fall fashions have arrived and everything is on sale.
Browse the huge collection of coastal tropical designs from the world's finest manufacturers. Gorgeous furniture pieces and eclectic nautical accents for your home.
We feature the largest selection of coastal lifestyle furniture in the nation.
Explore Mater Brothers' new coastal collection.
And right now, everything is on sale at Mater Brothers.
Good news from Wesley Chapel Nissan.
10 days only. BOGO is back. Buy one, get one. Only at Wesley Chapel Nissan. For a limited time, buy any new Nissan Altima and get your choice. A new Sentra or Rogue at no additional cost. That's right. Buy one, get one. Buy a new Nissan Altima and get a new Sentra or Rogue at no additional cost. Only at Wesley Chapel Nissan, the home of BOGO. BOGO now at Wesley Chapel Nissan before it's too late.
Wesley Chapel Nissan, your good news Nissan dealer.
Your thing at TJ Maxx with better brands at prices that work for you. Make each day a little better. Shop TJ Maxx and Max Life.
Are you ready for changing weather? Make your life easier with the ultimate winterizing accessory, a Tough Shed storage building or garage. Not all sheds are created equal. Protect your belongings with the only buildings durable and secure enough to earn the Tough Shed name. For smashing year-end deals on the best storage buildings and garages, there's only one place to look, Tough Shed. Shop our Central Florida Factory Direct locations in Tampa and Sarasota. Call us at 1-800-BUY-TOUGH and visit us online at toughshed.com.
Okay, your AC stops working, so you call the local AC repairman. Again. And again. And then you call Air Rescue. Their routine maintenance keeps your system running worry-free all year long and saves you money on your power bill. New customers can get their tune-up for just $29.99 and ask them about their money-back guarantee.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, sweetie.
I'm in love.
¿Tiene novio?
Boyfriend?
It's a beautiful thing. Finally have enough space.
Por fin uno que la entiende.
He understands her, but they just met.
I'll send you a picture.
The new Toyota Corolla with the style and space you've been looking for.
Good taste.
Now get the new 2016 Corolla with 0% APR financing for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places. Storm Teammate Weather is brought to you by the new 2016 Ford Explorer.
There are too many crimes and not enough people coming forward to help solve them. That's what one lawmaker is saying about his idea for changing the witness protection program. Capitol Bureau reporter Matt Galka shows us the changes he wants to see.
There are unsolved crimes up and down Florida from the Panhandle to the Keys.
We know people have seen things, but they're afraid to come forward.
Representative Ed Narain hopes his bill stops that. Narain's proposal would keep witness info exempt if they cooperate with police. He hopes it ends the stop snitching movement that prevents people from coming forward after a crime.
That culture is keeping a lot of good people from coming out and talking with the police about things that they've witnessed and they've seen. So the goal with this bill is really to try to stop that from happening.
Law enforcement in Narain's home of Tampa urged the public to help just last week in 4 unsolved shooting deaths. Ed Harris Sr.'s son was gunned down in May.
I live every day with the sound of the gunshots and the car speeding off, knowing that those individuals are still out there.
Lack of cooperation makes life extremely difficult for prosecutors if cases ever get to trial.
It makes it sometimes practically impossible. And, you know, and that happens to us in domestic violence cases. And I think it happens to us sometimes because people are in fear of some type of retaliation if they come down and testify.
State Attorney Willie Meggs thinks the proposal is good, but not flawless. Defense attorneys will be able to do whatever they want with the witness information once they get it, and the sponsor admits public records advocates won't like it.
It's a public safety issue at this point, and we have to do something.
Information for witnesses would be available after trial if the bill were to pass. In Tallahassee, Matt Gelka, News Channel 8.
It's been a busy week in our nation's capital. 2 major bills are receiving bipartisan support, and now Paul Ryan is trying to set himself apart from the former Speaker John Boehner. News Channel 8's Alex Schumann is in our D.C. bureau.
Talks of a government shutdown, time away from Capitol Hill, and a new committee to investigate Planned Parenthood. Here's your Capitol Edge.
The House will be in order.
Paul Ryan finished his first week as Speaker of the House.
We welcome the new Speaker. We wish him luck and cooperation.
His first week included passing 2 major bills, one funding the Highway Trust Fund for the next 6 years and a defense spending bill.
When we work across the aisle, we can accomplish the hard work of legislating that the American people elected us to do.
A big difference was how Ryan worked the bill through Congress, letting all the amendments get debated on the floor.
That is how this is going to be. We're going to make this a more open process.
Ryan also announced next year's schedule.
Mr. Speaker,
the House will only be in session for 111 days in 2016. Democrats announced their members who will take part in a new select committee created by Congress to investigate Planned Parenthood and the Planned Parenthood videos.
It's well, we'll see what their agenda is as they go forward.
Members of the House are going to be spending next week working in their districts, so they're not going to be in session here on Capitol Hill. But there is still that possibility of a government shutdown. Even though they passed the 2-year bill, there are still specific spending bills that need to be passed by December 11th. Now, the Senate is going to be in session next week, but Speaker Paul Ryan also said that he hasn't ruled out the possibility of a government shutdown. In Washington, I'm congressional correspondent Alex Schumann, and that's your Capitol Edge.
A neck-and-neck battle for the next president of the Florida Senate is ending with a prominent Clearwater Republican bowing out. The Senate presidency is one of the most powerful posts in Florida. Senator Jack Latvala said his decision came after seeing too much dissension in the chamber.
I've been totally consumed in the political side of being in the Senate, but not in the policy side. And that's what people send us here to do. And I think that it just occurred to me that we need to start focusing on what the people send us up here to do, trying to solve some of the problems.
Latvala is supporting Stewart Republican Joe Negron for the position. He'll now be the Senate's appropriations chairman under Negron. And you could save a lot of money on taxes next year if Governor Rick Scott gets his way. He wants $1 billion in tax cuts for 2016. Scott's proposals include permanently repealing corporate income tax that retail businesses pay and some sales tax holidays. Florida's Senate president says it's too early to tell how things will shake out. Coin tosses, drawing straws, splitting a deck of cards, they often decide things like who gets to go first in a board game. On News Channel 8's Candace McCowan tells us that in one Bay Area city, splitting cards decided who will be mayor.
I thought it was a joke at first.
The people of Bradenton Beach are waiting for someone to tell them they're just pulling their leg. What do you think about this mayor's race?
I think it's a joke. Maybe a duel in the street would be better.
And all of the rest of the ballots to be ignored.
But this isn't a joke. When the ballots were cast in Tuesday's election for mayor, the candidates, incumbent Jack Clark and former mayor Bill Sheeran, had 195 votes each. However, that's not what has voters stumped. It's the fact that they learned that Florida statute says when there's a tie, the outcome shall be determined by lot.
Since we could have flipped a coin, they could have literally drawn straws. I suppose they could have played that paper, rock, and hammer, or whatever that is, scissors and hammer.
The supervisor of elections decided cutting this deck of cards would be the least confusing.
Let the record show that Jack Clark was cut to 10 of clubs, is that? 10 clubs. Let the record show the ace of clubs.
Just like that, the new mayor is Bill Sheeran. But the mayoral drama didn't start this week. 6 months ago, Sheeran was the mayor, but was ousted by voters.
And I was recalled by 8 votes.
He promised to run again, and luck would have it.
The man up above made the decision.
There's a lesson here.
And people say, well, you know, my vote's not going to count. I mean, this proves it would have counted.
You gotta just get drunk and forget about it, so.
Well, that was Candace McCowan reporting. This law is not unique to Florida. More than 30 other states have their laws written the same way. There were 2 votes in Florida last year and other cities where a ping pong match decided the final outcome. One Arizona man believes he and presidential candidate have one thing in common, the goal to make America great. Coming up, we're going to show you what he's trying to sell Donald Trump on live TV.
It's the holidays, which means a house full of people who all want to get online. So it's the perfect time for Verizon Fios. It has the fastest internet and Wi-Fi available, with speeds from 50 to 500 megs. And right now, you'll get 50 meg Fios internet, TV, and phone for $79.99 a month online for your first year. And with a 2-year agreement, we'll give you all the premium movie channels for a year, plus $400 back. So go online or call now. Get out of the past. Get Fios.
For our Players' Choice Pizzas, we made the NFL players' favorite pizzas. Now you can eat like an NFL player.
If I can eat like a football player, I can talk like one, I can work out like one, I can even dress like one.
Look, you can eat the pizza. You just can't steal my shorts.
Up your game with our Players' Choice Pizzas. The new spicy sriracha meats, the barbecue chicken and bacon, or the loaded works for $12 each.
Better ingredients, better pizza,
better football.
At the new papajohns.com.
Hudson's Furniture celebrates Veterans Day early with preview savings. Get 40 to 70% off, plus free delivery and free financing. Get a jump on 40 to 70% off through Monday at Hudson's Furniture.
With Empire Today's new half-price sale, our best sale. Get beautiful floors and professional installation for half price. That's carpet with installation, half price. Hardwood with installation, half price. Tile or vinyl plus installation, half price. And laminate with installation, half price. That's half price for your whole project. Floors and professional installation. It's Empire's new half-price sale. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Juicy T-bone.
Cupcakes with sprinkles.
Scrambled eggs.
Even Italians know Bertolli olive oil can enhance America's favorite recipes. Try it.
These are great.
Bertolli, America's favorite olive oil.
Viva Bertolli.
Good news from Wesley Chapel Nissan.
10 days only. BOGO is back. Buy one, get one. Only at Wesley Chapel Nissan. For a limited time, buy any new Nissan Altima and get your choice. A new Sentra or Rogue at no additional cost. That's right. Buy one, get one. Buy a new Nissan Altima and get a new Sentra or Rogue at no additional cost. Only at Wesley Chapel Nissan, the home of BOGO. BOGO now at Wesley Chapel Nissan before it's too late.
Wesley Chapel Nissan, your good news Nissan dealer.
An Arizona man says he has one thing in common with Donald Trump, the idea to make America great again. Kevin Kennedy shows us how he's taking to social media, trying to sell Trump his website for $1 million on live TV.
You can find almost anything you want online. Houses, cars, jet planes, even spouses. So here's a question. What would you pay $1 million for?
I will buy a house.
A car.
A car.
Michael Murdoch has something for sale. It's 19 letters and a dot.
But the asking price for this is $1 million US.
Murdoch owns more than 100 domain names, but only one of his internet properties has $1 million price tag. MakeAmericaGreat.com.
And I thought maybe one day this thing will mean something.
Registered more than 10 years ago, Murdoch is targeting a buyer.
We are going to make this country so great again.
He wants the Donald to buy it. After all, Trump is running on the slogan, Make America Great Again.
Why not throw it out there and see?
That's exactly what Murdoch wants to do with the $1 million profits. Murdoch wants to help veterans and victims of elder abuse. A Navy veteran himself, Murdoch has tweeted Trump, but in the cutthroat world of domain squatting, cash plays. Anyone can buy it.
Whoever shows up with $1 million gets the prize. Hillary Clinton, if she offered me $1 million before Donald Trump does, she can have it as well.
Murdoch isn't holding out hope, but he is planning to wait by the phone during SNL, just in case the Republican candidate wants to make a purchase on live TV.
Let's get a quick look at your Sunday forecast, Brian.
Quick, real quick, or just like
kind of quick?
Okay, kind of quick. We'll go in between. All right, today we're looking at a 40% chance for showers. Right now, though, the live look at the satellite radar picture, we are dry, just a few clouds, but later this afternoon, mainly after 1 p.m., we'll see spotty showers developing, about a 40% chance for rain, and that does include during the Bucs game. So you might want to bring a poncho if you're going to the game, just in case a shower happens to pass over. High temperature today is going to be warm, in the middle to upper 80s, and then tomorrow 40% chance for rain, and then drier weather for the middle of the week. And hey, a 79 by next Saturday, slightly cooler. So decent weather, and it's been a really good morning working with you, Lindsay. Lindsay's filling in for Candace this morning. Thank you for coming in. And
Thank you.
It's been great.
Thank you. Are you heading to the game?
You have tickets?
I don't. I'm gonna watch it where it's dry, nice and dry. No poncho for me.
Good call.
Well, thank you for joining us this morning. Our next newscast is at 6 o'clock tonight. Have a great Sunday.